Welcome back to Bike Hub, riders. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated cruisers of the year, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000. If you're a fan of massive V-twin power, aggressive cruiser styling, and long-distance comfort blended with modern technology, then this is a bike you need to know about. Kawasaki has revived the Vulcan 2000 in 2025, and it's bigger, bolder, and more refined than ever. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know: the design, performance, technology, ride experience, competition, and who this motorcycle is built for. By the end, you'll know whether the Vulcan 2000 should be your next ride. So let's throttle up and get started. The legacy of the Vulcan 2000. Before we talk about the 2025 model, let's take a step back. The Kawasaki Vulcan series has been around since the mid-1980s, with models ranging from nimble 500cc cruisers to heavyweight 2000cc monsters. The Vulcan 2000, first introduced in 2004, immediately gained legendary status as one of the largest displacement V-twin motorcycles ever built. It was a cruiser that didn't just compete with Harley-Davidson's big twins, it outmuscled them. Riders loved the raw torque, the sheer presence, and the feeling of controlling a beast that could dominate highways effortlessly. Now, 2 decades later, Kawasaki has brought it back in a modern form, staying true to its roots but packing new-age technology. Design and styling. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 is unmistakably a muscle cruiser. The bike carries a dominating presence, with a long wheelbase, low-slung seat, and massive stance that commands respect at every stoplight. Kawasaki designers blended classic cruiser aesthetics with modern design cues. You'll see a lot of blacked-out components, matte finishes, and chrome highlights that appeal to both traditional riders and younger enthusiasts who want something bold yet contemporary. The teardrop fuel tank has been slightly reshaped for a sleeker look, while still holding plenty of fuel for long-distance rides. The front fascia features a modern LED headlight wrapped in a retro-style housing, merging old-school charm with futuristic visibility. From the side profile, the thick tires, chunky fenders, and muscular V-twin engine dominate the design. The exhaust pipes sweep low and back, emphasizing the cruiser's stretched look. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a rolling statement. Engine and performance. Now let's talk about what makes the Vulcan 2000 a true powerhouse: its engine. The 2025 Vulcan 2000 carries forward the legendary 2053cc V-twin engine, making it one of the largest production cruiser engines on the planet. Kawasaki engineers have refined the motor for smoother throttle response, better cooling, and improved fuel efficiency, but the soul of the beast remains the same. Power numbers are staggering. You're looking at around 120 horsepower and 140 pound-feet of torque, delivered at low RPMs. That means you don't need to rev it hard, twist the throttle, and the bike surges forward with effortless authority. This torque-heavy performance makes highway cruising a dream. You'll overtake trucks and cars without even downshifting. And when it comes to city streets, the Vulcan has enough grunt to leave most vehicles in the dust, despite its heavyweight frame. Kawasaki also added ride-by-wire technology, selectable ride modes, and traction control to keep all that power under control. So whether you're cruising casually or pushing the limits, the Vulcan 2000 adapts to your style. Handling and ride comfort. Now, let's be real, a 2000cc cruiser isn't meant to be a nimble sport bike. But Kawasaki has worked hard to make sure the 2025 Vulcan 2000 handles better than you'd expect. The frame has been redesigned for improved rigidity and stability. A 43mm inverted front fork and a hidden rear monoshock provide modern suspension support while maintaining the classic cruiser look. The suspension tuning absorbs bumps on long rides while still feeling firm and controlled during cornering. Riders will appreciate the low 27-inch seat height, making this massive machine more approachable. The ergonomics strike a balance between laid-back comfort and confident control. Wide handlebars and forward foot controls give you that stretched-out cruiser feel, while still keeping your posture relaxed for long rides. Braking performance has also been upgraded. Dual front discs with radial mount calipers and a massive rear disc ensure stopping power matches the engine's output. ABS comes standard, giving you confidence in all conditions. Technology and features. Unlike its predecessors, the 2025 Vulcan 2000 is packed with modern features. Full LED lighting for improved visibility. TFT digital display with Bluetooth connectivity, navigation, and smartphone integration. Keyless ignition for added convenience. Cruise control for effortless highway touring. Selectable riding modes for rain, road, and sport. Advanced traction control to keep the massive torque under control. Kawasaki also introduced a range of optional accessories, saddlebags, windscreens, backrests, and touring packages, making the Vulcan versatile for both urban rides and cross-country adventures. Exhaust note and personality. One of the biggest reasons riders fell in love with the original Vulcan 2000 was the sound. And Kawasaki has made sure the 2025 version keeps that signature growl. The exhaust system has been tuned to deliver a deep, rumbling V-twin soundtrack that's both modern and raw. It's loud enough to turn heads but refined enough to avoid fatigue on long rides. Twist the throttle, and you're rewarded with a roar that makes every ride feel powerful. Competition in 2025. The cruiser market in 2025 is packed with contenders. So how does the new Vulcan 2000 stack up? Against the Harley-Davidson Fatboy 117, the Vulcan offers more displacement, more torque, and modern tech at a more competitive price. Compared to the Indian Chief Dark Horse, the Vulcan delivers raw muscle power with a more aggressive design. And when put up against Yamaha's Star Eluder or Honda's Rebel 1100, the Vulcan simply dwarfs them in sheer size and torque. Kawasaki has carved out a niche. The Vulcan 2000 is for riders who want the biggest, boldest, most powerful V-twin cruiser on the road. Who is it for? The 2025 Vulcan 2000 isn't for everyone. This is a bike for riders who crave raw muscle, commanding presence, and modern comfort. It's perfect for experienced riders looking for a heavyweight cruiser, long-distance riders who want comfort and power, enthusiasts who want a bike that turns heads wherever it goes, riders who want Harley-Davidson power without Harley-Davidson pricing. However, it's not ideal for beginners. The sheer size, weight, and torque require skill and confidence to handle. Price and availability. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 is expected to hit dealerships in late 2025 with a starting price around $19,999, depending on trims and accessories. That makes it a premium motorcycle but still undercutting some of its American rivals. With optional touring packages, you can easily push the price north of $22,000, but for what you're getting, it's a solid value. Riding experience. Let's paint a picture. You're on the open highway, sun setting on the horizon, and beneath you is a 2000cc beast rumbling with every heartbeat. You roll on the throttle, and the surge of torque pushes you back into the seat. The wind roars past, the exhaust growls, and every car in your lane quickly fades in the mirrors. That's the Vulcan 2000 experience, raw, unapologetic, and unforgettable. Conclusion. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 is more than just a motorcycle. It's a statement, a tribute to raw power, classic cruiser styling, and modern rider-focused technology. Kawasaki has successfully revived a legend and given it a 21st century upgrade. If you're a rider who wants the biggest, baddest cruiser on the market, one that blends tradition with technology, then the Vulcan 2000 should be at the top of your list. So, what do you think? Would you ride the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of motorcycles. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep the throttle open.